Hello guys, it's our new video and today we're gonna speak about programming like always. So what we're gonna speak now? Let's see, we're gonna speak about JavaScript misplaced trust in the client. Developers of client-server applications must recognize that untrusted clients may be where the control of attackers. The application authors cannot assume that the JavaScript code will run as intended or at all because any secrets embedded in the code could be extracted by a determined adversary. Some implications are a website authors cannot perfectly conceal how their JavaScript operates because the raw source code must be sent to the client. The code can be obfuscated, but obfuscation can be reverse engineered. JavaScript form validation only provides convenience for the users, not security. If a site verifies that the user agreed to its terms of service or filters invalid characters out of fields that should only contain numbers, it must do so on the server, not only the client. Scripts can be selectively disabled, so JavaScript cannot be relied on to prevent operations such as right-clicking on an image to save it. It considered very bad practice to embed sensitive information such as passwords in JavaScript because it can be extracted by an attacker. Misplaced trust in developers. Package management systems such as npm and Bower are popular with JavaScript developers. Such systems allow a developer to easily manage their program's dependencies upon other developers' program libraries. Developers trust that the maintainers of the library will keep them secure and up to date, but that is not always the case. Vulnerability has emerged because of this blind trust relied upon. Libraries can have new releases that cause bugs or vulnerabilities to appear in old programs that rely upon the libraries. Inversely, a library can go unpatched with known vulnerabilities out in the wild. In a study done looking over a sample of 133,000 website reachers found 37 of the websites included a library with at least one known vulnerability. The median lag between the oldest library version used on each website and the newest available version on the library is 1177 days in Alexia, and development of some libraries still in active use ceased years ago. Another possibility is the maintainer of a library may remove the library entirely. This occurred in March 2016, when Acer Cthulhu removed this repository from npm. This contains thousands of programs and websites depending upon the libraries to break. Browsers and plugins coding errors. JavaScript provides an interface to a wide range such as browser's capabilities, some of which may have flaws such as buffer overflows. These flaws can allow attackers to write scripts that would run any code they wish on the user's system. This code is not be by any means limited to another scripting application. For example, if buffer or overrun exploit can allow an attacker to gain access to the operating system and API Superflow. Чуєш таке питання? Якщо я не вибрав мікрофон який, а поставив за замовчуванням, то мене не чути? Чи воно пахає, якщо я не вибрав оце от? Якщо я не вибрав оцей мікрофон, ти в відео лізь, я його так викладу.
Та мені пофіг.
Ти мене чути чи ні?
Мікрофон.
У мене за
Тебе
замовчуванням.
чути з цього мікрофона, а не з цього.
А, да? Звук не пропадає, думаєш? Okay, а пофиг, добре, да я доснімлю. Okay, so let's continue. Uh, Browser and plugin coding rules. JavaScript provides an interface to a wide range of browser capabilities, some of which may have flaws such as buffer overflows. Plugins such as video players, Adobe Flash, and the wide range of ActiveX controls enabled by default in Microsoft Internet Explorer may also have flaws exploitable via JavaScript. Such flaws have been exploited in the past. In Windows Vista, Microsoft has attempted to contain the risks of bugs such as buffer overflows by running the Internet Explorer process with limited privileges. Google Chrome similarly confines its page defenders on its own sandbox. Handbook implementation rewards. Web browsers are capable of running JavaScript outside the sandbox, with the privileges necessary to, for example, create or delete files. Such privileges are not intended to be granted to code from the web. Incorrectly granting privileges to JavaScript from web has played a role in vulnerabilities in both Internet Explorer and Firefox. So wait a minute, please. I'll шатаю мого брата. Я мікрофон виключив. Хоча включу, мені яка різниця. Буду потім дивитись, зараз вам лише з тіпами і лахати. So let's go. Microsoft Windows allows JavaScript source files on a computer's hard drive to be launched as general purpose, not sandbox programs. This mistake makes JavaScript, like VBC script, a theoretical viable vector for a Trojan horse. Although JavaScript, Trojan horse are uncommon in practice, hardware vulnerabilities. In 2015, a JavaScript-based proof of concept implementation of Rovhammer attack was described in a paper by security researchers. In 2016, a JavaScript-based attack via browser was demonstrated that could bypass SLR. It's called SLR cache or ANS. In 2018, the paper that announced the Spectre attacks against speculative execution in Intel and other processors included a JavaScript implementation. So guys, that was all what I wanted to tell you. Let's wait a second so that you understand everything. Recall everything in your mind. And so that's all. Put your like, subscribe on our channel. That's all. Bye bye.